friends you found. Ooh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Oh yeah. Come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will, say you can. So clap, 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 clap your hands with me. You gotta feel the beat deep, deep down in your bones and let your body move. Don't let anybody say you cannot, cause you know that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah, here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me.
You my currency, baby, my cryptocurrency. Are you feeling me? You my currency. So come cash in with me. Oh yeah. Take the time to move with the music. You truly have to groove to the music. Don't hold back, slide up close to me, baby, and I'll show you how to groove through this meta world. Oh, baby. Whoa, I'll take you places you've never seen. Just promise you stay with me. We'll have fun, guaranteed. Let's get down and be free. Ride with me, vibe with me. I'll take you where you wanna be. Slide with me, jive with me. So just dance with me, baby. Whoa, yeah. Whoa.
Oh no, it doesn't work. You guys can hear me, but you can't see me. Let me see if I can fix this without having to log out. Otherwise, I am gonna have to log off and log back in. We just came over from my stream, crafter_eth, and we were playing Trinity Factory, which you can see on stream. If you haven't played Trinity Factory, I'm the voice speaking to you from behind the curtain. If you haven't played Trinity Factory, I'd highly recommend it. It's super fun, super addicting. Go check it out. It's a resource management game. Keeps you running around the map the whole time. Very fun. But because I was using StreamYard, now my camera isn't working. and I'm going to try and figure this out. Let's see. Let's see if we... Nope. See if I switch it back now. Yes. I fixed it. Woohoo! We got it. Let's go. Hi, everybody. GM. Let's get over to news of the week. So, today's stream of basics inside of the game maker with me, Crafter, is going to be going over simple quests. We're going to figure out a couple simple quests that y'all can implement on your experiences if you're participating in the Builders Challenge. You need a quest for people to complete in order to qualify for the payouts. So we're going to go over a couple of those just so you guys know how to set up a couple simple quests for people to play through. And I think that's probably all the time that we're going to have. But if we, I don't know, we'll just keep expanding. But while I continue to get things situated, from going from one stream to the other is kind of complicated, more complicated than I expected. But we're here. I am going to pull up Panda. I'm gonna send it over to Panda and let her give us the news, and then we will get into it. So here we go.
So here I am bringing you the latest news for the Sandbox this week. Let's jump right into it. So our first set of news is the Builders Challenge has now...
What the fuck? Sorry.
Hello, amazing event for... is the Builders Challenge has now started. Amazing event for builders in the Sandbox. There is a 1 million sand reward pool to be shared between all of the winners. All of the important information is in here. I will touch on some of it, but otherwise, if you have any additional questions, please do ask during the live shows. So how it works, all creators with eligible experiences could win. You can click here to find out what constitutes an eligible experience. This will last for 10 weeks, so from the 12th of February to the 22nd of April. Earn a percentage of the weekly engagement pool depending on your experience's player engagement level. So you will earn a certain percentage depending on your player engagement level. There's loads here, learning about earnings and eligibility, download the Game Maker, read the medium, FAQs are here. Go check that out. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Next up is we have our events happening within the Sandbox right now. So we have Space Invaders in Shibuya 109 land. Check those out. Shin Taeyong event for avatar holders. There's a prize fund right there. We then have Blast Valley. That is open until February 22nd. This is also for the Blast Head avatar owners. So go check that out if you don't have one of the avatars. You can mint one from the Sandbox, or you can go over to OpenSea and purchase yourself a secondary market avatar. Universe Season 2 event is still ongoing, which has a prize pool open to everyone. Path of the Legend, which finishes on the 26th of February. So go check that one out. We recently closed registrations for the Go Game Jam. If you would like to participate in our game jams, make sure that you are registering. They will always be shown over on this events page. So do keep an eye out there so you can register and be able to take part within those game jams. Vox edit contests will also start appearing on this page. However, we will not have registration periods for those Vox edit contests. while I'm videoing this right now, the event isn't live. However, a brand new event will be going live called Love and Music. When this video goes out to you guys, there will be a new event, Love and Music. So do check out all of that. There's some really, really amazing games that you definitely need to check out for that event. Mentions of the week. I know you guys absolutely love our mentions of the week. So one of our artists, Enztapa, I will show their name and everything so you can go follow them on social media. They made this amazing little shield. It's a bonkers Wen shield. Another mention of our week is Dave Frog NFT with this amazing dragon. Their video on it looks absolutely fantastic. I also want to highlight Hermit Crab Studios, who have done this amazing quick like speed build video here, showing them creating an asset within VoxEdit. Really wanted to highlight that. I definitely want to make sure that our creators, especially ones that are creating content in this way, highlighting our products, should definitely get shout outs. So absolutely amazing. Go check out Hermit Crab Studios. Our sale mention of the week also goes to Dave Frog NFT for this amazing like metaverse biplane. Like, look at this. Like, there's a couple of faces. I can see some areas where maybe we could have cut down in some of these areas, but oh my gosh, is it a sleek asset right here. Thank you for joining me for the news of the week. Now back to your regular scheduled content. Whoop.
Whoop. Thanks, Panda. And thank you guys for paying attention to that. You've probably seen it a couple times if you've been tuning in all week, but it's the tail end of the week for us. So the new stuff is going to be coming out tomorrow, most likely on stream. But she did highlight the Builders Challenge, and that is what I'm going to be addressing as far as having a quest set up inside. So Fredford, watch streak, let's go. 5 streams. Dang, dude. So let me get things situated here. And actually, speaking of Fredford, I was on Twitter, and I think I thought of this idea yesterday while I was streaming, that we needed to talk about how to do quests, but then you came along and gave a very awesome little hint. So if any of y'all didn't see this yet, to complete the quest requirement every time, do this, says Fred, and it's put a trigger volume TV where the avatars spawn. Make sure the TV has an exit message and use the message to complete a quest that auto launches. Call the quest Step into the World or some shiz. So playing off of this is where we're gonna start, and then we'll dive into figuring out a couple other different quests that we could incorporate into our games that are pretty easy to set up. Hopefully they're easy, because we're gonna be figuring them out together, but this one sounds like a good place to start, something super easy for y'all to do. I think I am following what Fred and Ferd are laying down, but if I'm not, we'll figure it out. So let me get the Game Maker pulled up here, which I do have somewheres right here. Boom, and let's hop into the basics map and get things cooking. But thank you, Fred and Ferd, for providing that knowledge bomb over on Twitter. And if you guys didn't see it, now you saw it, and we'll see exactly how to do this. I think Hoddle's in the chat. I thought I saw her name in there, but she, I know, just recently published an experience and said that she didn't, last I talked, didn't have a quest set up yet. So if you still don't hodl, this would be a great solution for you to implement, and then obviously you can expand on that. But at least you'll start by having that done, so any traffic you do get before you get more stuff built out on your land will qualify you for it. So let me see here. Let's actually pull this bad boy over here. And dink, and dink. So, if I understand correctly, this is where we'll say we're gonna start right in front of the club. And Fred says, to complete the quest requirement, put a trigger volume where the avatar spawns. This is where the avatar spawns. We all know that by now, I hope. And we are going to add a trigger volume. So let's grab a logic asset and place that here as well. Ooh. How about there? We'll put it right there and go ahead and click onto that. And this is where I never know if it's a behavior or a component. Right there, trigger volume. Boom. Add the trigger volume. Enter message, exit message. So we need, make sure the TV has an exit message and use the message to complete a quest that auto launches. Detection range. So if you go, I always do things without explaining it, my bad. If you go to the edit logic down here, that's going to expand everything. And then we can actually see the detection type. So every avatar in range, the detection shape is a sphere, and the detection range is 10 right now, which if we zoom out, you can see the 10 bubble. So I believe that is 10 blocks in each direction. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so about 10 blocks in each direction from the center of that asset. And let's actually place that right in the center there. And then if we shrink it down, it'll be even easier for us to complete. And the exit message, I guess we can just go with exit for now. And then we are going to need to set up a quest. So to set up a quest, we're going to go up here to the top where it says objectives, and then toggle quests on, and then click add quest. And then what did he say? Step into the world. We'll go word for word what Fred recommends. Step into the world. Or some shiz. And we'll set the quest to auto unlock, so it unlocks right away and it launches right away with auto launch. The quest type is going to be wait for message. So you're going to go down to wait for message. Click that. And then the message to receive is where we are going to put exit. Quest completion, auto completion, and action after completion is send message. Message quest default complete. So I think that will work. Let's test it out. Am I forgetting anything? Seems logical. Let's give it a shot. So let's launch. Actually, I'm always paranoid, so we are gonna Control S, which is not working. Control S, there we go. and load in. And then when we load in, quest default, we didn't change the title, but that's okay. So quest default, step into the world. So now, if we move outside of our bubble a couple steps, ta-da! We did it! Quest completed. You now qualify for the Builders Challenge Sand Prize Pool. Easy peasy. You just made my job real easy, Fred, by bringing this one up. I was gonna do some sort of like collecting quest or something, which I think we can move on to next. But that's such a simple and easy way to start it off, so you know for sure. As long as a player loads in and moves a couple steps in any direction, their quest is completed, and then they can wander around until their heart's content, and get you a bunch of playtime added up. But ooh, the dragon's chasing us today. Can't catch the fungi though. Exit only. Very cool though. So that's an easy peasy setup for a quest if you need a quest for some reason, like participating in the Builders Challenge. Fred, you're a rock star. Point proven. Clip that. Add it to your tweet. I keep hitting the wrong button. We'll tab out. So that was super simple. I'll walk through it one more time just in case y'all didn't catch it. But what we did, we got where the avatar is going to spawn, right here. And then I'm not clicking on the right thing. So the avatar portal is obviously where the avatar spawns. And then we added in this logic asset, and we added a trigger volume to it. And then if you go into, do we need to? Yeah. If we go into edit logic, that expands everything. And now you can see all of the settings for this trigger volume. And the you can do all kinds of things. So you could change the detection type to everyone in range, every avatar in range, player avatar in range, specific tags in range, or selected actions in range. We're going to stick with the every avatar in range. The detection shape you can also customize between a sphere and a box. We're going to go back to sphere. And then you can change the detection range. So if you wanted to make it huge, obviously you could do that, or you could make it super small. I think 1 would probably be too small because the avatar would be sticking out, but I guess I want to test that. We're going to set it at 1. We're going to scale all the way down to 1 and see if it still works. But then the enter message, so when the avatar enters this sphere, the message sent is enter, and when the avatar exits this sphere, the message sent is exit. Broadcast type all. There's also all kinds of other options that you could choose from. We're just going to stick with all, and the broadcast duration is once. You could also do duration, and then it gives you duration options or forever, but we're going to go with once. And then once you got the trigger volume set up and the message sending, you could customize this. You could change it to I don't know, complete quest 1. Complete quest 1. That could be the message. So change it to complete quest 1. Then you go up to objectives. You go, if this wasn't all set up already, you would toggle quests on, and then you would add a quest. You can change the quest name to whatever you like. We're just going to go with simple quest. Simple quest. And then the description, step into the world. unlock quest, it auto unlocks. You also have the option to require a message. So if you want, we'll get into we can get into this more in a little bit, but if you wanted to not start or unlock the quest until a certain time, you could require a message, and then whenever that message gets sent, then the quest is available. And then to launch the quest, you could either have it be auto launch, so once it unlocks it would also launch, or you could require another message if you wanted to do that. For as you start getting more and more complex, that would make sense. And then the quest type. So you got multiple different quest types you could pick from: counter, asset death, timer, and wait for message. We're going with wait for message. And then the message that we're waiting for, we had it set to exit, but now we're going to have to change it over to, if we can see over here, the exit message is complete quest 1. So if we do complete quest 1, boom. And then the quest completion, you can do auto completion. You can do require another message, or you can wait for input. We're going to go with auto completion. And then action after completion, send message. You could also do nothing or end game. If you do end game, obviously it's going to end the game. And if you do nothing, I guess I don't know what happens if you do nothing. What would happen if we did nothing? I guess it's not going to send a message, but we don't really need it to send a message, so I think it would effectively do the same thing. Let's try it. Let's turn on nothing. So we have nothing turned on. We got a lot of different things going that we just changed, but we're testing. So let's go see what happens now. Simple quest. Step into the world. And it is 1, so can we jump out and complete? You can. So we completed it by jumping out. And that's all that happens. Now I want to see, let's go back into quests and go ahead and do send message and then see what happens. Simple quest starts. Step into the world. We step into the world. It completes. Same thing happens. So yeah, you could do nothing or send message. When I think you can use that send message to then obviously trigger other things to start happening. Maybe that unlocks a new quest that then could get started or whatnot. Catching up in the chat. Y'all are just chatting away. ERA's in the house. What up, what up? Duckies for Fred. Quack. You can use send message to start a next quest if you want. Boo, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think that's why you said boo, yeah, because I think that's what I just said, I think. Either that or I'm reading your mind. But yeah, that is the gist of it. So that's a super simple quest that y'all could set up on your land right now, so that you can qualify as people play your game. Maybe I remember somebody saying, what if we have an art gallery? This would be great. You could say, go, instead of step into the world, go check out my art gallery or whatever. And then as soon as they walk, they completed the quest, and now they can look at your art gallery and look and wander around for as long as they like. And you completed a quest, and the longer they're looking at your art, the more playtime you're racking up. So super easy, super awesome. Hell yeah. Introducing cheating in official TSB stream. I don't think that's cheating at all, because I think that was a valid question that I saw come in, is like, if somebody had a game that isn't a game, but they still are driving traffic into the sandbox, they should also be rewarded for that traffic that's coming in. So I think that is super valid and definitely not cheating. But then to elaborate more on quests, we can just dive deeper and deeper into it. So let's think. What would the next kind of quest that we want? Maybe we want somebody to go collect, I don't know, 5 coins, five whatevers, 5 beavers. Maybe they should have to collect 5 beavers. We already got a bunch of beavers on the map, but they're not collectible. But I think that'll be a fun quest to start now. So it might get confusing with other beavers on the map, but so maybe we'll collect something else. Instead of beavers, let's collect something fun. Bicycles? No. When any quest will do, where are the cats? Too bad we don't have cats to collect. Ooh, was that a squirrel? Let's use Danny the squirrel. I don't know where Danny the squirrel came from. Oh, he's a wish listed item. That might not actually be super good. Oh, that's a Maddox asset. I don't know if that's gonna break everything that we got going on, but we'll leave it. We'll see if it works. Love and music. Thanks, Nightbot. Go check it out. But we are going to now nope. To make these collectible. There it is. So to add, I scrolled right past it in the beginning. So we're gonna make this squirrel collectible. Boom. And you can change, so collect on collision or collect on interact. We're gonna go with collect on collision. And is droppable? No. Is there any other fun stuff we can do? Collect messages, collect. Okay. So we got one set up to be collected. Now, to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing, so you're gonna see me think through this as we go, which I think is perfect. But we're going to, I know that this is definitely possible in some way, so we'll figure it out. Blue Tulip says watch single player / multiplayer. I was wondering about that. So I guess if you want it, I'm not familiar with what would happen if it was a single player versus multiplayer. Is there a multiplayer collectible and a single player collectible? So we got single player collectible here. And multiplayer collectible. So if there's going to be multiple people, does that mean once it's collected by, if it's multiplayer collectible, does it mean once it's collected by one person, it's gone? And if it's single player collectible, if it's collected by one person, it's still there for everybody? That's what I think would happen, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. That's above my pay grade. But something that I'm definitely interested in learning. So, and I think would be great to learn together. I think it makes a difference too. I think, and please correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in the chat, but I believe what I explained would be correct. So if it's multiplayer collectible, that means anyone can collect it, but once one person collects it, it would be gone. Or does that mean it would stay so that everyone, I don't know, to be honest. The multiplayer single player still confuses me. This the multiplayer single player stuff was not in the game maker whenever I was messing around with the game maker before I took my little break from game maker. So this is something still new to me. What you explained is correct. Okay, so what I explained was multiplayer collectible. Hopefully I explained it correctly again. Multiplayer collectible means that if it's a multiplayer experience and one person runs and collects that squirrel, it disappears and nobody else will be able to collect it. And then if you had it as a single player collectible, once one person takes it, it's still going to be there for everybody else, so everyone else can go and collect it. I think we would want, yeah, let's just keep using single player collectibles so everyone could complete it. I don't think I mean, this obviously isn't a game. This is just a play thing, but great thing to bring up and great thing to talk through. So this should work for what we're doing using single player, since, I mean, this most likely would be a single player experience, but either way, this is what I would want everyone to have to collect the squirrel and not work together. So I think that's kind of what distinguishes it. If it was a single player collectible, you would have to collect all of them on your own, and multiplayer collectible, multiple people could collect it. And they disappear as people collect it instead of you having to go find them. But let's see if we can set up another quest. So let's actually make this first quest segue into the next quest. So after completion, we're going to send a message, and the message is going to be, let's change it to quest 1 complete. Think. And then we're going to add a quest, and this is going to be find the squirrels. I don't know how to spell squirrels, but I think that might be right. Find the squirrels. Quest description. Find the squirrels. Search for what did we cut? What's his name? What's the old squirrel's name? I don't remember. Danny. Danny's lost. Danny and his friends, we're just gonna call him Danny and his friends, are lost. Go find them. And the quest is gonna unlock whenever we get a message. So the message that we're gonna get is quest or complete. Wait, quest 1 complete. That is kind of confusing whenever I use those interchangeably like that, but this is what we're looking for. Quest 1 complete, right? We can double check. Complete quest 1. Message to receive, complete quest 1. Message to send. Message to send. Quest 1 complete. All right. So now quest 1 complete comes in, that unlocks it, and then it auto launches. And quest type is going to be counter. And counter type is collected objects. And the tag is going to be quest item. Squirrels. Squirrel. With an S. Squirrels with an S. And we need 5. I like 5. That's a good number. You could obviously change that to whatever amount you want. And then to complete the quest, auto completion. Once they collect 5, it'll auto complete and it'll send message. You could actually have it do nothing until we need it to send a message. Boom. So now we have the second quest set up. So now we are going to duplicate this a bunch of times. So we need at least 5. Let's just put 5 on the map for right now. So control D, 3, 4, 5. Now we got 5 of these guys, and we're just gonna scatter them all over the place. And we'll just. Can somebody remind me? Because I don't remember. How do you? What's the button combination to snap things to the ground? Anyone in the chat? You could also create a preset. Good call. Okay, end. And to do end gravity. Thanks, Bert. And to do end, I think you do nope. Alt. Yep, alt down. If you don't have end on your keyboard, alt and the arrow key down is also end. So that'll snap that bad boy there. And I think we'll go over how to make this into a preset in a second there, Lieutenant General, but good recommendation. Good. Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate you. It's definitely helpful to have y'all chiming in the chat, because there's definitely things that I'm gonna oversee. Because like I said, we're all learning together. I know a little bit about the Game Maker, but a lot of y'all in the chat know a lot more than me. That's why I'm going over the basics. Let's put another squirrel over here by our old beaver friend, and we'll bring this bad boy. Maybe we'll put one underwater. Hopefully not too far underwater. I think that should be good. And the last one. Over there somewhere. You good? No, he's not. Now he is. All right. Let's see how this works. Go ahead and Control S to save. And then we'll tab on in. And then we're gonna have 2 quests now. Quest number 1, simple quest. I have OCD, but I want to change simple quest. Let's go to objectives, simple quest to it all starts here. Boom. S. Confirm. Simple quest just isn't fun. Gotta give it some kind of wordage. It all starts here. Step into the world. All right. Woohoo! We did that, and now we gotta find the squirrels. Ooh, we see a squirrel over there. Dun, 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 dun. Got him. That does not seem like it counted, though. What are we missing? Let's back out. Collectible, collision. Oh, I don't think we... Let's go back into objectives. Don't think we added the tag. That's what we forgot. So we need to add the tag squirrels to all of these squirrels. So we duplicated too early. Squirrels. Should have copied that. Where are our squirrels? Squirrel buddies. SQUIRRELS. Control A, Control copy, add. Boom. Control V. Boom. Squirrel here. Control V. Boom. And this is going to be the dangerous squirrel. Control V. Boom. Now they all have tags. The tags correlate with the quest here. So seeing it right here, it says tag squirrels. We added that ourselves. You could add whatever you want the tag to say. But that's what it's looking for. So if you collect an object and it has this tag, then it's going to count towards the amount that you set. Copy? Crystal clear? Foggy? Clear as mud? Perfect. All right, Control S, save again. Then we're going to tab on in. And check this out. It all starts here. We stepped into the world. Quest 1 done. Now we got to find the squirrels. Danny and his friends, should be plural, are lost. Go find them. Bingo. We got one. What up, Beaver? You got any suggestions? I feel good. Let's do lost. Boom. That's how our teleport works. We say lost. Ooh, there's another squirrel. Now we got two. Doing good. Head on over here. Figure out where that other squirrel is. There he is. Now we got three. There's a squirrel drowning. Go save him. Got him. Four squirrels. Last but not least, protected by the dragon. He's not going to let us get near him. We got to run over here. Sneak in behind the dragon and run away. Quest 2 completed. Booyah. Oh, that's 2 quests. Now you really got a game. Now you got the simple starter quest that we set up in the beginning, and the old collect the squirrel quest. Easy peasy. Any other quests you guys are curious about that you would like to see me set up? Let me know in the chat. I am, however, gonna let my OCD get the best of me and go in here and add an S onto the back of friend. So we got friends. Danny and his friends are lost. Go find them. That could be the simple game. So if we change this last step here, action after completion to end game, then once we collect all of the squirrels, the game will end. So let's check that out now. What up, G? How you doing, homie? Thanks for swinging by. So we'll go ahead and save this again. And I'll load it on in. And actually, also, this is also bothering me. I'm gonna make this, go ahead and hit, so we got the trigger volume logic asset here. We're gonna edit logic and we're gonna make this just a little bit bigger so quest doesn't complete quite as fast. Let's go with 5. So we at least got to move a little bit before it completes. Go ahead and save it again. Now we can hop in and check her out. It all starts here. Let's go to the club. Wait, we need to find squirrels. Danny and his friends are lost. Go find them. Danny! Actually, that'll be fun to do too. One more thing we should add. This is gonna be Danny. So, I know there's a way. Is it behavior? No, it wouldn't be behavior, would it? I want to add single player indicator. And add display name, Danny. Display interaction. Boom. I think that should work. Now, if we look over here, Danny. Now we know where Danny is. So we got to step into the world. All right. Find the squirrels. But there's Danny. Danny and his friends are lost. Go find them. So that's a good way to get people to know what squirrels they're looking for. Give that first one a giveaway so people can find Danny. Boom, they found Danny. Then we're going to talk to old Beaver Boy. How are you today? We're lost. Can't find our squirrels. Now we're super lost. Ooh, but we did find a squirrel. Nice. Where are the other squirrels? There's got to be another one in here, right? Sure as hell is. And boom. Save that one from drowning. Let's take advantage of the dragon being away. Booyah. Victory! The basics. You beat the basics. Congrats. GG. And that's almost perfect timing. You'll love to see it. All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully that was helpful. Showed you a couple simple, easy quests to set up. Not cheating, in my opinion. And now y'all can get your games up and running and start earning from the sand pool for the Builders Challenge. Obviously, you got to get traffic to your game in order for any of this to play out and get you sand. But at least if you have something up, maybe an art gallery or something, you'll know how to trigger that and allow you to earn as people come and check out your art or whatever you got going on. And then you can elaborate from there, add more and more quests, and start really turning it into a game that people want to come and check out. But that's all I got for you tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Time, right here. And we'll be going over some more game development, working on our single-player RPG. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Let's do a little raiding. Let me know. Pottle's on it, per usual. Raid Queen. Let me know where I should be raiding, and I will send y'all on over there. And you guys all have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.
Something to say right now, and I don't care who hears. I wanna live my life to the fullest, yeah, move past all my fears. Here we come, here we are, now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can, so clap your hands with me. Sometimes you'll feel like you're all alone and there's nobody else around, but we're all here grooving next to you, so see all the friends you found.